Hello, hello, hello. I'm back again for a Sunday night extravaganza, you could say, with Tim. And I'm not saying Big Tim, it's not bowling ball, it's not Santa Claus wannabe, it's Tim the bowling pin, you could say. So, if anybody is aware that Tim is a fanatic, see, this is the bowling pin Tim, Tim Nash. Yeah, he's a firebug, con artist, scammer, liar, big cancer. He claims that he has cancer, but he's been saying that he has cancer for the past 5 years in stage 4, myeloma sarcoma. I I might have. I'm pretty sure I butchered it. But let's get to this, Tim. Hey Jennifer. Hey Cherokee. Hey Ganja. Hi Heidi. You're not late. I just started, Jennifer.
Until I get paid to be able to do anything. At the moment, I'm still trying to eat every day. It's the other reason I haven't eaten yet is because I have like $5. No, I didn't. I'm fucking tired, man. I'm tired of not fucking feeling good. What's up, Grace? Yeah. Yep. I'm just gonna eat a can of tuna. Yeah, I gotta find somewhere to sleep. What's up, Grace? How are you?
Well, you are in a piece of land that your friend is either your friend owns or either renting.
Um, Again, I'm trying to come up with food and some medicine. I don't get paid until Friday. At this point, if I had to, I'd pay somebody back. Okay, I get it, but I also have health issues. It's good, I guess. Um, I don't get paid until Friday.
So he has major health issues, but he's working in a garage in a transmission shop, and I really can't stand people that fake cancer. I watched my mother suffer and pass away from it. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. I have we all have lost many loved people, many loved ones due to cancer.
No, it won't be.
And if you're on the street and homeless, how come you're drinking out of a cup, not a bottle, or a cup from a I don't know, coffee shop, paper cup?
Uh, I don't eat any processed meats, no hot dogs, nothing high in sodium, nothing with a lot of artificial shit in it.
But you do want a can of tuna fish. Can of tuna fish does have preservative in there, and it has a lot of crap.
Yeah, well, I happen to also know the guy. So, I trust him. Yeah, health issues. You know, those are things that are wrong with your body. You know, health.
Yeah, but yet you work in a transmission shop where you lift heavy things and you bend over a lot. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of walking, going on your knees, going on your back, sitting down. Yeah. And also give humongous credit to people who are suffering and they beat cancer. But yet, this is a guy who said that he had open heart surgery, lung transplant. He lost a leg. Yeah. Apparently, he got a leg amputated, but his leg automatically grew. And if he was missing a leg, um, he wouldn't be able to work on transmission shop.
Wolf them all down in one sitting, and still, it'd be nice to take and maybe come up with another $10 and get a loaf of bread, some tuna, you know, some stuff to eat for a couple of days is what I'm trying to do. Not just, you know, it'd be nice to know that I'm going to eat tomorrow.
Unfortunately, bread has salt. Because I do I do make bread. I have a machine, and it. You have to put salt in it.
Instead of having to go a few days in between eating.
Yeah, he did a GoFundMe actually, and he did a few videos. I'm talking about earlier this year, later last year. Yeah, he raised 20K, $20,000 for supposedly medical bills. Hmm. But when he had the only thing is that when he was talking about open heart surgeries and lung transplant and all that stuff, well, he did do a few videos actually, with no shirt on. Um, there's actually no scars.
Right now, I'm more worried about my medication. That's why I won't spend the $5 that I have.
Oh, and get this, he claims he's clean. Okay.
I don't know if anybody out there is willing to help. Gracie always told me to ask, and I'm asking if there's any way you can help. Anybody can help. I'm trying to get my seizure meds, which are $25, $30 for a week. I've got to get my psych meds, and I'd like to try to get my.
Is this the same guy that Nookie put up before if he's so bad? I think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Nookie. Yeah.
My pain patches, but my pain patches are another day.
So pain patch, your fan patches that you rip out and you put it in your tongue or you chew it. And you claim you're clean. Uh huh.
Yeah, I just started working. I haven't been paid yet. Only been here.
That makes me so mad to get on here and lie. Yeah, well, a lot of people do. Just like Amanda Bowden, she was saying that, yeah, she needs a hip replacement and all that stuff.
2 weeks.
I don't know. I don't know. But remember, he works for a transmission shop.
Well, Friday I'm worried about a place to stay and food and a week's worth of meds, maybe. I mean, it's going to cost me, to get a room for a week. It's going to cost me about $350 plus a deposit. So we're talking roughly $400. And I'm afraid to do that right now because, well, as of the beginning of next week or next month, I don't know if he's even going to be here to work for. Hey, friend.
Hey, Heidi.
If I come up with enough for my seizure meds. Sorry, Chris. I know y'all don't. That's what I was thinking about doing. And just stay in a tent until it gets too cold to do it.
So, which tent is it? The one that you set on fire? Well, that apparently caught on fire. Because rumor has it. I haven't seen Amanda about it in forever. Um, from what I've seen, that she's living the life now. That is Tim Nash. He's the one that's claims that he has cancer and had a lung transplant, open heart surgery, which he doesn't have any marks. Oh yeah, and a leg amputation, which, well, it's been proven that he has his other leg. It grew back. See, he used Instagrow.
I just really need some help to get through until then. And like I said, if I have to, I'm saying it on here so everybody can hear me.
He's had stage 4 cancer with no treatment for the past year. He looks good for a man dying of cancer. He's been battling stage 4 cancer for the past 5 years. Lung transplant, is that real? Like, that could happen. That was a couple years ago, and there's actually, I've seen um him going live without a shirt, and sometimes he would show his chest, and there's absolutely no mark. I did talk to my cardiologist about it, and she's laughing. She's like, she want to know who was his surgeon because she wants to learn that.
If I have to, I'll pay somebody back.
And he's not doing any treatment for cancer. He's not. He's not taking any medication. The only medication he's saying that he's taking is seizure meds, his pain patches, the fent patches that addicts just, break it apart and put it in their tongue, put it in their mouth. It's more oral. I heard some people just put it up there, but anyways, I don't know. Um, what else? Psych meds. there's absolutely no mention of cancer meds.
I could at least get my seizure meds, maybe something to eat today. Emily,
No scar. I wish I had that surgery and I have a scar from all mine. Me too. Shush, I got a scar where I got my ablation. Right in the groin area.
I guess I just need somebody to believe that I'm worth it.
You are worth it. You just gotta do what you gotta do to get the money. Job or disability. Oh, lung transplant is possible. I know I was friends with somebody, well, who had a double lung transplant, and sadly she passed away. But I remember her journey. Those are strong. I was on them. Give it back. Yeah, I don't get pain pills. I had half of my lung removed. Yeah, I believe you. God, I remember when my dad had his bypass surgeries. He had scars. That's terrible. My mom had lung cancer. I never wished that on myself by lying. No, I would never lie about cancer. Me too. A lot of scars. Just had artery surgery on my neck. Yep, I have a ICD and I have the scar. It's right under my shoulder blade. You're a warrior, Pixie. Anita. Sorry. Even you, Cherokee. But when I started covering him about a year ago now, about that, yeah, about a year, he he looked worse than this. And then suddenly he skipped town. He said that his friend, was helping a friend of his move or something, hitched a ride, and his friend dumped him. I don't believe that. And he got himself a job at a dispensary. He looked pretty good. His face was filled in and everything. I was like, okay, so I got one of the video that he looked good when he worked at dispensaries. And then I stopped covering him because he did it. He's over that. I'm on Suboxone now, 9 years for pain. The pain meds I needed to give up. Too much. Yeah, I don't take any pills at all for my pain. My medication I take is my bisoprolol, my rovastatin, and I take a kidney pain. Hey, Sophie. He lived in Pittsburgh actually. I don't know, close to Lisa. I don't know.
So yeah, I kind of need God's help. I need somebody's help. Not so many people are in here.
No, my cardiologist. You know what he told me if have any pain is that take some Tylenol. That's what he said. During when I had my ablation done, that's the latest surgery procedure done. They gave me Fent during the surgery, and after that, I just passed out, fell asleep because I have low tolerance of pain pills. And they were give after when I woke up, I was in a little bit of pain, and they gave me Tylenol. That's it. I have a rod in my back and my hips. It's horrible, but I'm trucking on. Yeah, I have arthritis almost everywhere in my body, and I just move on, you know, chug along. He needs to donate his body to science since he regrew limb, something that is impossible. Now he needs Instagrow. That's the secret, Instagrow. I do apologize. I'm not making fun of people. I'm sorry. He would get on and cry because he needed rent for a room. Yeah, the $70, no, $100 a week that he was paying.
For those of you who are new, I'm battling vascular leiomyosarcoma. No, I told you guys that nobody gave me $75 yesterday. That was a troll. Come on, you guys should be, you've been around. If you've been around any length of time, you should already know that happens constantly. I even told you guys that, no, this is where I work. I'm trying to come up with $30 for my seizure meds, if I can, $35 for my psych meds, and maybe something to eat. I doubt I'll be able to come up with enough for my pain patches, but I gotta start somewhere. Sorry. I apologize, Sharp. I apologize. My pain patches would be another $50. I'm battling vascular leiomyosarcoma. I haven't been paid for my job yet. I won't till next week.
Yeah, the lady's kids. Yeah, so he took off, and I don't know. I know that he has 2-year probation. It's like I misread something, and I thought it was 2 years jail, but really it's 2-year probation. I have on my, I have it on. Any word on Tim and Angela? Tim and Angela, from the last thing I heard, that's from Reddit. Apparently he's hiding because they had uh, Walmart and his work got threatening letters, and he has the letter and everything, and I don't know. So he's preparing the next firing, so give it time, he'll be back.
And I'm starting to. I have no one to call but me. And I'm hoping that somebody out there might be willing to help. If I have to, I'll pay somebody back. I already have, Fred, several times. I've said that too.
Yeah, he came in 3 times within an hour. So I'm gonna show 2 because the last one is more same shit, different day.
Yeah, there's a whole ordeal around that I'm not getting into at the moment.
The second video I have his chat, and a lot of people are giving him ideas, and you know, like, yeah, they're asking questions, the same question over and over again, but they have a point with those questions.
Again, if anybody's willing to help, like I said, it's $30 for a week's worth of my seizure meds. My psych meds between the two were $35. My pain patches are $50. I don't expect to get those, but I need my seizure meds at the very least.
Don't you have Medicaid or something that would pay for your medication if you take them?
And maybe enough to get some food. I'm trying to survive until Friday. Honestly, just need a fucking hand. And if anybody's able to help, I would greatly appreciate it. Again, if I have to, I'll pay you back. And I say that on here so that everybody can hear it. I just need, yeah, I need some help. Yeah, I haven't been paid yet, though. Yeah. I've been working the last 2 weeks, so, and I found out.
Sure, he has it. He just wants money. Oh, he wants the money. I think, and I'm pretty sure in the next video, he has all the excuses. Oops.
Today that as of October 9th, my boss may be in prison, so. No, they will not. Got it.
His sister made a video telling everyone he does not have cancer. He denies that he even has a sister. Yeah, I did see that, and I did see a video of his father actually talking about him. And yeah, apparently he's a firebug, a liar.
And like I said, if I have to, I'll pay somebody back. Oh, that's cute, Care Bear. Should go talk stupid shit somewhere else. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna listen to it here. Here.
And by the way, if he was really homeless, he wouldn't have different shirts every day. He would be wearing the same shirt or rotate them every day. Like today he's wearing blue, tomorrow he could be wearing red, and the next day could be blue and then red. I don't know. I don't know with that. I'll try to find it and probably go live this week or so. Or I could make some videos and do some scenes to find the father and his sisters.
And if anybody's willing to help, anything would help at this point. And people forget that when you have nothing, anything is better than. I just need a little bit of help. No, yeah, I didn't. Nobody has helped me yet.
Nobody has helped you because they're catching on. What you're really using the money for. You're using it for, drugs.
No, it's just sometimes it's weird. Let me check your thing. Yeah, you're good. So yeah, please, let me repin them. The seizure meds are 30. The psych meds are 35 between the two of them. I'd at least like to be able to get my seizure meds. And if somebody can, food would be really, really nice.
And I know you're living at your buddy's because a couple times you did do a live and there was somebody in the background. Well, not, yeah, there was a house in the background.
Yeah, nobody's helped yet, Leah, so no, I have not been able to get my meds. I've had a few people say that they were going to help, and never do, so. Actually, a lot of people do that. Give me 1 second, I'll double check. If I go to double check and it boots me, I'm going to start another one. So if I don't come back in a second, just come back when I start up again. Hold on.
Okay, so I'm going to do number 2. Let me do number 2. Number 2. Okay, I got number 2. Share screen. There you go. Number 2. See, I got the chat this time.
What do you mean, go to try? The ER is not going to do anything. They're going to make sure I'm stable and they're going to send me home. You guys have dealt with this with me before. They're going to make sure I'm stable and send me out the door, and then I'm going to be stuck somewhere else.
Damn right, Anita. Similar to, yeah. Hey, Asia, can you hear him now? Before, when You need something, sell that damn phone and put us out of. Yeah. It's like if I was that desperate to get. Good night, Carrie Lynn. Thank you for coming. It's like if I was that desperate, I would sell my phone. Whoever gives him money is a fool. Whoever gives him money deserves to be scammed. That's all I'm saying.
I literally am feeling like this because I don't have my medications and there's nothing the ER is going to do but tell me to get my medication, make sure I'm stable, and send me home. Those aren't even the ones that I'm worried about. I'm worried about my seizure meds. It's not a psych issue. And I'm not going in having myself admitted for 3 days and losing the only chance that I have of getting my feet back underneath me. Because I don't feel well, Bugsy. Yeah, they'll give me prescriptions. How do you think I got the prescriptions? Because I have no choice, the same way I've been working for the last 2 weeks. I get up, I show up, I do what I do what I have to, and then I leave. That's how. Just like everybody else does.
Okay. Tina said, not if you go. Somebody responded, Mac Daddy said, go to the ER. Tina goes, not if you go to the mental hospital. They'll make sure you get your meds. Can anybody hear him?
No, I have to have money to get my medication. That's what I'm trying to do is to rate. It's $35 for a month of my 2 psych meds. It's $30 for a week's worth of my seizure meds because those are $106 for a month. My pain patches are $50 for 5 of them. I don't have any money. I have $5. I don't even have enough to eat right now.
You got enough to get a loaf of bread, can of tuna. I don't know how much bread is in the States, but um, I could go get a loaf of bread for $1.99. And I could get a can of tuna for what, $2? $2 or $3?
I am trying to find help. That is why I am on here, unfortunately, at the moment. I do not. Well, no.
Hey, Jackie.
That person did not. I said that on the several live streams I did yesterday after that happened. I've said it twice today. No, nobody gave me $75 yesterday. Okay, Dana. Like you know, right? Because you're here. You were there yesterday when I said that it didn't fucking happen, huh? And I still tried to come up with enough to eat last night, right? No, I don't. Not right now. I'm trying to get disability, but I'm currently working again, so I'm probably gonna get denied. I'm battling vascular sarcoma. I'm currently homeless. I just started working weeks ago. Haven't been paid yet. I'm trying to figure out how to come up with $30 for my seizure meds, 35 for my 2 psych meds, and possibly some food.
I know if I go to the pharmacy and, accidents do happen with pill bottles. You could spill water. It could fall into whatever. People could steal it and all that stuff. You go to the pharmacy and they could replace it.
don't have insurance. I'm working in a train. No, I've been.
And somebody says, do you get SSI? I'm on disability from cancer and I have Medicaid. Somebody, what kind of work? Even the hospital will help you get insurance. It's free.
No, I've been denied 10 care.
I know here with disability, if you have cancer and they would automatically accept you, especially stage 4. And if you got denied, that means you're full of shit. Especially when it comes to cancer. More, if you get denied because you have cancer, that means you don't have cancer. Everybody who has cancer automatically gets disability. Chantal, he has probably pulled that stunt every pharmacy in town. Yeah.
No, I've been denied 10 care. Whatever the fuck they do. That's my life. I'm gonna have to make sure I'll start getting paid yet. I don't get paid until next week.
And Soup Kitchen would feed them. Yup. And I know there should be some truck. We got a truck a couple blocks from, well, not yeah, about a 5-minute walk from here, actually, at the food bank that comes and gives food to people. You don't have to be homeless, you just show up.
Yes, Leah. Yes, Tina. That's why I'm dealing with a lawyer for Social Security. I'm dealing with a lawyer for everything I possibly can. Because I was working at the time and it put me in a bracket that I did not qualify for state insurance.
Okay, if you're working, if you claim you have cancer and you have work and you're applying for disability, that means that's telling disability that you could work. Most people who has cancer, they do work, yes. Depending on the type of cancer they have. Hell, I know some people who was going through treatments and they were working.
21 days for the invoices to clear.
Somebody goes, oh my god, denied with stage 4 and it's spreading. How do you get denied with stage 4? Because disability knows that you're full of shit.
Well, I'm dealing with a lawyer to get it. I know I qualify for the Compassionate Care Act.
If you had that the kind of cancer he says he would have disability. Plus, he's been saying it for 5 years and no treatment. And he would have been gone with or without treatment.
Okay, if you guys can send me information, that'd be great. If you can DM it to me anywhere I need to look, anything that'll help. I'd say, I ain't gonna be able to be on here much longer. Thank you, Chrissy. Or Sissy, sorry. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to be on too much longer. I'm gonna have to leave. Please.
Here's somebody saying, user, I am stage 3B and I got SSDI. So you definitely are able to get it. Also, you can make 20K a year. And this guy has the worst doctors and lawyers in the free world. Yeah. He was arrested in March with a lot of drugs. Yeah, he got 2 years probation. But I don't know if he gets tested. That's probably why he's on quote unquote medication. Yeah, I actually have his uh I actually have his the judgment actually. It's down in my post. Let me find it. What's the Let me find it. I know it's been some time ago, but I do have it. Trying to remember. I'm trying to find it. Bear with me. Uh, Trying to find it. Where is it? But I know I got the judgment and it was saying 2 years in. I know I made a mistake about the time. Because I did say he got 2 years in jail. So it's really 2 years probation. Is that it? No, that's not it. But I do have it somewhere.
Thank you. Please, if anybody's willing to help. Yeah, me too, sis. have anywhere to have it delivered to, Mac Daddy. I really don't. I don't have anywhere to have it delivered to. And I can't have it delivered to the shop.
Uh-huh.
I don't have anywhere to have it delivered to, and yeah. And I'm not having somebody have a door. No. Nope. I don't feel comfortable putting it out there to people that I've never seen their faces, with so many people who try to take me down and give them an address. Have you guys not been on here when I've gotten approached by the cops because somebody called once they found out where I was at? You guys must have missed all those.
Just trying to find it. Still.
I mean, somebody wants to do a Walmart order, that's about the closest to, and even then, I don't have a way to get to Walmart. It's 10 miles away.
I thought I had it, but I don't. I gotta.
If you dealt with what I've dealt with so far through this shit, then you would understand.
Don't have it. I thought I did. Night. Good night, Anita. Thank you for coming.
I've had someone
You
show
just-
up to a hotel room that they got me and act like I owed them something.
He has a life for every question somebody ask him. Yeah, he does.
About 2 miles, 3 miles away.
So he's asking for money to get his medication, but the pharmacy is like 10 miles away. So in other words, he's dry begging for Uber.
Wrong. 24-hour pharmacy, smart ass.
Well, there is some pharmacies that are 24 hours.
I think he's up in the house.
So that's busted him. He's out of house because he's, he knows the person that just arrived, and he's telling the person he's in the house. He's by the house, whatever.
Yep. Probably not. He won't take me and drop me off anywhere either, so probably not. Nope. There's 2 reasons with that, sissy. Number 1, the pharmacy won't allow it. And number 2, I don't feel comfortable with somebody having that much information. No, Jamie, I've said that before. You cannot. No, you cannot, because a narcotic prescription is attached to the order.
Okay, so if, for instance, somebody wants to pay for my medication, that's an example. I got my medication covered, everything, but if somebody would say, well, I'll pay for your medication, I would give them the pharmacy name and their phone number and just give them my first and last name and the name of the medication that I want to be paid. That's kind of like not too much information. Last name, yeah, that is personal, but if you're desperate for your medication, you would give your last name in DMs. I'm not gonna say, well, this is my name is, you know, Chantal Plant.
I will be right back. Hold on, don't go anywhere. I don't know where Parsons is. No, I have my reasons why. I've dealt with what I have on here because of ignorant fucks. That's what I have on here because of ignorant fucks. I happen to come up with enough to get them. And then they process the prescription order for me so that it doesn't get kicked back. And if I have to, I call the doctor that has been making sure I have my psych meds and my seizure meds. The seizure meds I get from the neurologist that the hospital has referred me to because he has to see me because of the case. Number two, and I qualified for a grant that covers my visits with the neurologist. I found a clinic. It's like $70 a month, I think, or $70 a visit, one of the two. And that's no, it's not. It's not a controlled substance that I'm picking up. They don't split up my narcotic prescriptions, by the way. I split up my psych meds. I don't have the money to get my narcotic prescription. No, I don't, Arlene, not yet.
No doctor is going to write a prescription that he has unless he's going every month, and he's not. He says the hospital does. Well, we all know that's false. Yeah. Then he says the pharmacy takes half off the price, which we know. Nah, yeah. No.
And they can split up a narcotic prescription, but you automatically forfeit the rest of it. That's the.
So, if you raise enough money, okay, you're saying this, okay? If you're saying that my doctor, it's like every doctor prescribes a certain amount of refill, and it seems like you're getting your pills, your medication every week. Okay? And you just said you forfeit. So if you get like 30 pills a month, so and you get a week's worth, so that's 7 days. So does that mean that you lose out for 23 days? That's I'm confused about that. Walgreens will not split meds. I don't know about mine. I never, like had it. I have a local pharmacy. It's not a big company. It's two guys who owns it, and they're very friendly, and they know it's one of those pharmacy you go in, they know who you are. And they're cute too.
The deal on that. I have to follow by the letter of the law. I'm a criminal, remember?
How do you get your meds every other day from the doctors? Yeah, that's against the law. Splitting meds that are controlled. Right, because if he doesn't pick it up, it will go back on the shelf. Yeah, so that I don't understand because it's like if I call my doctor tomorrow and say I want my bisoprolol, but I only want a week, they'll give me a week. But he just says that you forfeit the rest. So 23 goes to somebody else. 23 pills goes to somebody else. Okay? But every week that he says that, that is a refill.
Everybody, yeah, I don't have insurance.
And someone says he's on drugs. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, no insurance. And at the moment, I've given up on trying to get all of them, but I at least need to get my seizure meds. Nope, I bummed it off of somebody. Smart ass.
Somebody responded, Deny with stage 4 is so cool. My brother just got diagnosed and got on right away. It can depend on who reviews the application. No. Well, it depends. Yeah, it depends who reviews the application, but they do research on you. They got to see the papers because when I filed for disability, I got denied at first, and then I went to the tribunal, and I had a lawyer, legal aid lawyer, to help me, and we did everything to the T, and I got a letter saying that I was accepted. And then when I had my review last year, I had to. What I did is that I went in my chart. I printed every paper. I had my family doctor filled up my forms. I had somebody to help me fill out the forms other than my doctor because he gotta do something that personal stuff that's not medical. So I did that and I sent it over and I got accepted 3 months later. I know now I'm in Tennessee. Most doctors would tell you to go to pain clinic. And you know how strict they are. He's in Tennessee actually. He's in Cleveland, Tennessee. I had to Google that exist, but they do exist. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Yeah. I can't stand Timothy Nash and his lies. It's a miracle he's grew back. Yeah. A lot of people wish their leg or their arm, body parts grew back.
Hey, I don't care if you can call over the phone and pay. I'm not giving out my information like that. I've already said that. I don't give a good goddamn.
Well, a lot of people could call and say, well, I want to pay with my credit card for a medication. And I want to pay it for Timothy Nash. That's it. Go look up his GoFundMe and look at all the stuff he has lied about. Yeah, I've seen his GoFundMe. I think I'm going to look for it. Let me see. Search. There you go. I found it. I found it. I found it. Yepper. There, I'll show you his GoFundMe. Right here. And there you go. That's his GoFundMe. And look how much he raised. So do I. I think I do. See, look. Raising for medication treatment and an apartment. And look, he raised $24,000, which 48% of his goal was raised. The last donation was 10 months ago. Accept it. Yeah. Okay. Look. Hi. Well, my name is Timothy Nash. I'm 39 years old, diagnosed with leiomyosarcoma. Sorry I butchered it. And I'm currently trying to raise funds to get a place to stay, food, which is urgent, and medication that I currently need immediately because I'm battling a major infection that could cost me my other leg. I have literally lost everything I currently own. One pair of pants, one shirt, and a hooded sweatshirt. I don't even have an ID. They were lost during me being homeless, or they were thrown away by somebody who found them. Ooh, see? Things have gotten extremely hard, and I'm struggling to find any assistance as I am battling for disability and state assistance. I need to raise funds for a new or used wheelchair after I raise enough for a place to stay. So he wants a wheelchair. Do you know how much those suckers are? Wheelchairs, $1,200. That's for the motorized ones. Please share this in any form because I have over $1,000 to $1,500 a month in medication if I don't end up in an emergency room. Okay. Let's continue. Please, I immediately need to raise $250 for the medication I need. Most. I have to get a stable place, especially if I lose my other leg. his other leg. He was going to lose the other one. The cheapest room per month is $425 a month, which is 100 with a $150 refundable deposit. I currently have absolutely no food or blankets, and I'm sleeping on the hard tile floor without a mattress or blanket, and I'm an amputee. And because of my health issues, it causes excruciating pain. Please, any support is greatly appreciated. At this point, I'm in extreme desperation. Okay, next. Let's see. No, not this one. That's the only one I could find. Oh, hold on. Update, update. Here's an update. I'll show you the update. And there's updates too. June 27th, 2024. A year ago. Surgery has been rescheduled for next Tuesday. I'm struggling to find help getting my medication. I have nowhere to go, no help with food. I don't know what to do. Ooh, okay. June 18th, 2024. Really struggling with finding help with medication and rent. I have a room, $100 a week or $350 a month. And I'm supposed to have surgery either later this week or early next week. And I don't know how I'm going to pay rent or cover my medication. Please share this on any platform, please. I'm getting really scared and I'm so grateful for the support so far. Okay, May 4th, 2024. Battling cancer and a major infection. Okay, I'm not a medical genius here, but if he's battling a major infection on the other leg, that would be emergency surgery. They would have done it like ASAP. They would not He would be in the hospital taking care of the major infection. But yet it seems like he's out of the hospital. Let's continue. Battling trying to desperately to raise 35 for the meds and maybe some food. I'm giving up on raising the 90 for the room, but I need the meds. Please, anything would help. I have nowhere to go, and I haven't eaten in 2 or 3 days. Please, please, anything would help. Okay. Like I said before, if he had a major infection, he would have been in the hospital already, and his leg would have been chopped off. Amputated the same day or the next day, depending on the state of the infection. But that's just my the type of cancer he says he has. He wouldn't still be here. He would have passed years ago. Yeah, I lost my brother to cancer. This makes me so mad watching him lie. Yeah, it makes me so mad. It's like there's a lot of people suffering from cancer, and a lot of people passed away from cancer. And this is April 3rd, 2024. I quit. It's not worth fighting to find help. And never finding enough. I'm supposed to have surgery next week. But if I don't have a place to go after surgery, they won't do it. Please, please, anything would help tremendously. Okay. That is every. It's like there's a hell of a lot more. There's a hell of a lot more. Going back 2023. Oh, what's this? June 4th, 2023. I got hit by a car today, and I can't afford gauze for my road rash. And it's much worse. Please, please help me. I have no gauze or food, no medication, and no one is answering me. I'm ready to give up. I'm so scared. Um, that doesn't look serious, actually. That, you know what? That doesn't look like a man's arm. It looks a bit like a woman. So he's been like almost every day saying that he's fighting cancer and everything, but there's actually no proof that he is battling cancer. Absolutely no proof. And this GoFundMe is going way back. Oh, what's this? Please listen. Oh, wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me watch it. But there's a lot of them. So he raised $21,491. Let's continue with Timmy. And I try to find the one that he does about his lung transplant and stuff like that. I can't find it, but I know I have video of him. I think he was talking about the him that he had a heart transplant. I know Mexican homie and Penny Fairy did a few lives on him.
Sorry. You guys keep pushing that, but that involves too much information. Fine, I'm not going to give you. I don't know you. I've never seen you.
And look at this. That person knows Sunshine. Oh, somebody. Anyways, Arlene works at a pharmacy.
Okay, I am not.
Oh, jeez. I forgot to share the screen. Oops. Going here. This one. Okay. Okay. Now, going back. Let's see if that's going to work. Bingo.
Giving you guys that much information on somebody. On me. Are you guys fucking nuts? I've already said that I'm uncomfortable with that.
And you know what this month is? This month is for Worldwide Child Cancer Month. I know because there is a charity fundraiser that's going around right now this month. It's called Heroes for Kids, and it's for worldwide kids cancer.
But nobody wants to listen to me. I'm not comfortable giving you that information. Will I stream me going? Yep, no problem. But I will not give you guys that information on me. And if you can't respect that, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
He can go and get his medication. I could film and say, oh, well, I need $10 for my medication. And I could just show up at the pharmacy live and say, well, I'm here to pick up my pharmacy. But then you have to give your first your last name, and your date of birth. So you're giving away personal information when you're live getting your medication. But what medication are you giving? Are you getting? And it could be free, and you're saying you're paying.
I I got $10 to get some food, and that's what I did with it. I'm here. Would you give some random person on the internet your information like that? Think about it real hard. No, I haven't.
If I was desperate for a medication that I have to pay and somebody offers, I would give him, that person, my last name and my date of birth. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's not like you're giving your home address, uh, your social insurance number.
I have not eaten today. Hey, Tarp, I sent you a request. You know what, Sunshine? Would you give somebody, some random ass person that you've never even seen their face, all of your information like that? I am working.
But you claim you're that sick. Also, didn't you the other, when was this? Last week or a couple weeks ago or something like that? You were not, you were you went, you did a video from the hospital stating that um you're in a hospital for kidneys. I'm so glad. Yeah, he's something, Christy.
And people aren't respecting the fact that that makes me uncomfortable. I respect the fact that people don't want to help. No, I don't. I get a link on Cash App. That's what I get. There's a small store down the street. Yeah, I don't get you guys' info like that. I get a link on fucking Cash App or something. That's what I get. I don't get your birth dates. I don't get your first and last name, which I give you guys anyway. I don't give you any information.
Yes, he was saying he had 5 centimeter stone, which we all know. Yeah, we all know that's false.
I know you guys sure as hell wouldn't put yours out there like that. Yeah, there's a store about a mile away, give or take. I mean, I don't see a problem with the fact that I'm uncomfortable with it. Like I said, I got no problem live streaming me going, once I get there to get them. That's fine, whatever. I'll,
But if you're in a desperate situation, you could give out your the information. All they need is basic information. because when I call to renew, I have my medication delivered. Okay. When I call to renew, I just give them my name and my date of birth to confirm. That's it. And they'll ask me, which medication do you want? And I tell them which medication I need.
Pay somebody back, but I am not giving you guys my birthday. Hey, Amy. I am not giving you that. All of it. I'm still not. I had somebody get me a hotel room and drive from 2 hours away to try to meet, okay? No.
I highly doubt that.
I get messages from people all the time that are 20 minutes, half hour, 45 minutes away from me. No.
I know there was somebody who offered you a place to stay and a job.
No.
Even they were willing to drive to pick you up, but you refused.
No. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get off of here soon. I'm probably gonna have to leave before it's too terribly late.
I don't believe he has a job because it's always some excuse to getting a check. Then he will say he quit. Well, he did hint that his boss is going to jail in October. He did hint that, so yeah.
I've already said that, Mac Daddy, on several occasions. I'm at work, getting ready to go back to if again.
Actually, one of the videos that I have recorded, he actually is high as a kite. I'm talking about he's almost gone.
Alright, Sissy, send me a DM. Hey guys, send me a DM.
So somebody is planning to give him money. Come on, it's like if somebody gives him money, Lisa money, and all that stuff, don't they read the room? It's like a lot of people, it's like mostly Lisa. A lot of people are, when she's live, they're all saying that, don't, she's an addict and all that stuff. If I didn't know who Lisa once was and what and her scam, what she uses the money for, I just look her live and I read the chat. And you're reading the chat, that gives you an idea. So people who actually donate them right now with all the warnings, uh yeah, his eyes are pinned.
And I really don't. I swear to God, if I get to the pharmacy, if I find a way there, I'm gonna be stuck. You understand that?
Well, the best thing you could do is you go to a pharmacy and have every to the closest pharmacy you have everything transferred. It's very easy.
So if I get there and you don't help, because y'all have seen it happen before, I'd rather know it's there before I go. You want the fucking truth. I'm sorry, you guys have seen me walk to Walmart and have shit not be there. You've seen people say that they'd help when I got.
Here, Amy, will they get you cheaper seizure meds? Mine's pretty cheap. Go to the pharmacy once you get there. I will send it. Okay, I'm going to show you number 3, the third one. Because it seems like every time he pauses, it disconnects. I thought his friend takes him because he does have it. Like, well, he claims he has a license, but no ID. Figure that out.
There you go. No. Me too, dude. It's like 7 or 8 miles.
He's been, Bella, he's been scamming about the same time as Lisa.
And he said I could use the truck, but I have to prove that that's what I'm doing, so I have to prove that I have money. That's the only way he'll let me use his truck. Nope. I'm no. Then I'm kind of fucked any way I go, then, ain't I? I can't walk it.
Somebody says you're going to walk 7 to 8 miles to the pharmacy.
Yeah, if they were really gonna help, they would just help. and I really need the fucking help. I gotta get through a week. I'm a mechanic.
You're a mechanic. Okay. And you have cancer, um, lung transplant, heart surgery, open heart surgeries, and you're an amputee, and you were about to lose the other one, kidney issues, and you work as a mechanic. Okay, there's a lot of bending involved when you work as a mechanic, and a lot of heavy lifting, and a lot of going lying down under the cars. I know I'm a mechanic's daughter.
See, I'm dirty. And so, like,
That looks like paint. Anybody can have dirty hands.
see, I'm dirty. And so, like,
See, the red looks like paint.
yes, I have a driver's license. I didn't try to end the live. I went to see if anybody helped.
So he doesn't have a driver's license, but he has a driver's license, but he doesn't have ID. Okay, yeah. But I know if you get narcotics, you need to have some form of ID to pick it up.
It's going, Lunabelle. How are you? Hey, Adam. Or Andy. Yeah. Sorry.
And yes, the smell of tires brings back memories.
I just started my job.
Yeah, when I get narcotics, I show ID. I don't have my driver's license anymore due to the fact that I let it expired, way expired. So I got a provincial ID. Same thing.
On several occasions. At this point, anything would help. I just want to get something to eat and get my seizure meds at the least.
Cool. I don't see nothing. I'm seeing a brick wall. But I'll look at it before I go to bed from my room or the kitchen.
there any way anybody out there could at least help with something to eat, please? Ron hit, or whatever the hell your name is.
But I don't know, with me, there was a treatment that my doctor talked about, and, well, a medication that I could take, but it would cost me $2,500 a month because insurance does not cover it. It was either that or do the ablation. I took the ablation. No regrets.
Shit, it's been just like this.
And if an ablation is actually a procedure, they put a tube through the groin right up to the heart and shoot alcohol, and it makes your heart smaller, and it helps your valves and all that stuff.
It's shit. It's starting to get chilly now too. It's getting down like 60 degrees at night, which it's not cold, but when you don't have anything but t-shirts and shit, it's a little cold. All down the road. It's the closest thing to where I am. But again, it don't matter. I don't have any money at the moment.
Yeah, your boss can't help you until payday. A lot of bosses, like many bosses, will help you until payday.
There's a cheap little corner store down the street from where I am. What is what? No, he cannot, Jen. I said that already. He will.
So his boss does not have a heart to give him an advance on his pay. You know, if you needed money for this, for food or medication, which is emergency, and your boss does not have a heart to give you $20 or 50,
There's not much I can do. No, he cannot. I've said it a few times. Um, no, he can't.
same, Christy.
No, he can't. Okay, so Luna, what was So Luna, what was the food? That was rude as fuck. 7. I don't. I don't. I don't have family. I was foster kid and shit.
From what I heard, you're not. Your parents tried to raise you as best that they could, like any other parent, and you went and did some fuck shit. You went and got addicted to drugs. You set fire. You almost set fire to the house. Do you like Mike Hawk and his? I don't even. I don't know who Mike Hawk. Oh, shut up. Is that you, William? You're still a piece of shit. Get the fuck away.
I'll try to move back up where I was at. Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi only. What do you mean, but at least some food? What are you talking about?
My boss wouldn't give me money either. They have no guarantee that I'll get it back. Well, if you work a few days and you ask for like what, $20 to $50, that's a guarantee you give it back. They'll dock off your pay from the day you work.
I mean, literally, I'm just trying to get something to eat. And well, I'm here.
Because if you work like, it's not like he's asking for a couple $100. If he goes say, I need $20 to $30 till payday, you know, for whatever, for food. I need to do groceries. I need $20. Your boss will give it to you if you work a certain amount of day. It's not like you're asking for, I need $500 and you only work 2 days.
And I'm trying, no, I'm not, Noel, I'm still trying to come, trying to get food, and I'm trying to come up with enough for at least my seizure meds. I do not feel any better. That's fine. Goodbye. Fuck you for being judgmental. My past is my past.
Well, you are actually on probation.
Please, Noel. Like I said, if I have to, I'll pay somebody back. I'm not giving my info out, I'm sorry. If I can't, I just can't. I have never succumbed to any, to give, oh, yeah, no, you're a troll. That's a fucking troll. One follower. No. Mm-mm. And a little bit of food that yesterday. I didn't find any help though. I was able to eat last night.
But didn't you earlier said that you haven't eaten in a couple days? But you ate last night. And look at his eyes. They're pinned. Sorry.
Anything would help at this point. It would add it up. Yeah. And it's fine, Lily. That's your choice. Everybody's free to make them. I'm not mad.
If anyone in his comments hint that he's scamming, he blocks immediately. Yep. And I did find that video about his probation. It's right now it's small. I can't read it, but I got it in the shorts and it's about what? A month ago. But I did do a mistake. I said jail and it's supposed to be probation.
I never am. Not that I can get to, and not this course open today. I don't have a way to get around, and I'm literally out in the middle of nowhere.
And I am putting the short I did. Well, I recorded off somebody, and there's a link to it.
And I'm not able to go to the one that's here for 2 more weeks, so it doesn't. So can some of y'all do me a favor, right? And this is to the people who were just telling me that they would help, but they won't. Just do me a favor and don't say it. I didn't see your comment, Benji.
Well, somebody's offering $4.
It may have gotten blocked by TikTok or whatever because I don't see a comment by you.
Somebody's asking, do you guys have food banks?
Oh, it's Matilda. Fuck off.
Come on, we all love Matilda. He's honest. Too honest, but he's honest.
I know. Thank you, Magic. Yes, it was. Thank you. And $4 is better than no dollars, so thank you. And it's cool. Please, again, if anybody can help, I'm trying to come up with $30 for my seizure meds and something to eat. I think I have $4. I'm afraid to go check at the moment. Please.
Seizure med, also known as Fen patches or whatever his choice is.
Please. Hey man, can I pull you in long enough to see if anybody's helped, and then please. It'll just be a minute. I need to see. Because my boss said if I can prove I have the money to go to the pharmacy, he'll either take me or he'll let me use his truck.
Okay.
Said if I can prove. Right, May. I'll be right. You. Thank you. Thank you. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we could hear you loud and clear. He has on pause for a minute or so. I'm surprised I caught you live. I just finished bathing my parrot. Somebody, how would you get to the pharmacy? You already said if you went there, you would be stuck. Yeah, he did say that earlier. Yeah, he did say that earlier. He's going to be stuck. Now he has a ride.
Miss May, I guess about it too. I'm sorry. I see. Alright guys, I'm trying to raise $26 more to get meds. Please. Please. My seizure meds and some food. Yeah, I'm trying to get my seizure meds and some food. I'm not worried about that. I know I won't be able to come up with enough to get the psych meds too. But if I can at least get my seizure meds, please. Goodbye. Don't really care, Lori. Not gonna miss you.
But you want money.
You here still, Noel? Alright, so I'm just. Um,
And he's always putting cash up in his Venmo.
I just want to get my seizure meds and something to eat. I'm not trying to get another tent. I'm not trying to get anything else. I'm trying to get my seat.
Well, you keep bumming for tents, and you're good at saying that you're gonna buy something and return it. And apparently, the last tent was it burnt, and then you went to stay with a friend of yours, till he sells the house, and apparently the house is sold now, but your tent got stolen because you left it at where you were camping instead of just packing it up and bring it with you.
I'm not
Oh yeah, and you mentioned earlier about your tent. You still got your tent.
trying to get anything else away from getting my seizure meds. That will get me through until I get paid. I'll figure out the psych meds and everything else, but please, somebody.
Come on. Somebody, how often do you have to fill your meds?
Hopefully, yes, Jen. Like I said, if anybody can help me out, I will pay you back on Friday if I have to. I will do, please. Um,
There's like less than 5 minutes.
like I said, if any of you are willing to help me, I will pay you back if I have to.
I highly doubt you're
Please.
going to pay somebody back.
No, Roofer. No, man. Hey, girl. I need $26 to get a week's worth of.
And it's always a week, not the whole month.
Salary, but about 50, 60 hours. Please, God, if somebody can help, please. I need 26 more dollars. I just want to get a week's worth of psych meds. And if I, so maybe 30 or 35 so I can get something to eat too. Please.
And I guess that's where he calls it quits because, see, anyways, yeah, that's it for Mr. Tim Nash. Yes, I dox his name. Um, I'm gonna call it a night. Have an amazing night or day, depending on where you are. And I hope everybody has an amazing week. And have an amazing